Good morning, traders. Jefferson Fawcett here with Walls Trading. Happy Friday, everyone. It is Friday, October 10th. It's about 7:50 or so here in the morning. My apologies, no live stream today. Having a little bit of a technical issue on my side here, but I'll have that solved for us by Monday. Please keep in mind that futures trading does involve substantial amounts of risk, certainly not suitable for all investors, traders, or producers. Let's take a look at the market, see what happened here yesterday, what may happen, and also what happened overnight, what might happen here today. Starting off with the fat cattle, December live cattle up $1.02 yesterday, 239.90, closing just above the trend line that I've got drawn here. Fat cattle are trying to break out of this trend line resistance here. They've kind of been stuck in a narrowing wedge here for the past month and a half or so. Making our second attempt, I think. I mean, I'll call this attempt here September 22nd, 23rd. We tried to break through that, couldn't do it. Making another shot at it right now. We've had 5 days strong up here in cattle. Volume's been decent. Stochastics pointing toward higher prices. Overall, technically speaking, the market does look strong. I like the fact we bounced off the 50-day moving average here over the last week and a half, 2 weeks, and the market does look like it wants to go higher. Same thing here with feeders. They are leading the way here at the moment, vaulting higher yesterday, 522 higher in the November contract, 374.05. Very strong day, 5 days also there straight up. Um, very, very strong. Volume's been very high the last three trading sessions as we continue to push higher. It's Friday. The market's up a lot here for the week. I mean, at the moment, feeder cattle are up, 1862 here on the week. The biggest week previously, 1737 here, middle of August. 1562 higher here, beginning of July. Strongest week up we've had for feeder cattle here. Could be ripe for a little bit of profit taken here on a Friday, but overall, I think that might be a buying opportunity. Market looks very strong. Looking over here, December lean hogs broke all the support here on the chart yesterday. Broke through trend line support here, broke through the 100-day moving average, closed below that for the first time. Well, got to go all the way back. Last time we closed under it was right back in April. Kind of a bearish turn here for the hog market. Breaking all the support there. Down a buck 75 yesterday, closing 84.35. Next support level that I would see would be down to around this 81 even level. Kind of checking the lows here from August 14th. December corn's down a penny and three quarters here this morning, 416 and a half. Yesterday it was down three and three quarters here. Can't get through that 100-day moving average, or at least this time it's not been able to get through it. We did get through it a couple of times here in September, but we've got 50-day moving average support below the market, 415 and a quarter. 100-day moving average above the market here, given resistance right around 423. Harvest is going on. In the long run, I do expect the grains to kind of turn higher here a little bit, but corn just seems to want to stay weak here. Harvest does seem to be progressing fairly well. Soybeans here. Yesterday they dropped down seven and a quarter in the November contract, closed 10.22 and a quarter, faded away from all of the longer term moving averages that I've got drawn on my chart, the 50, 100, 200-day moving averages, all kind of clustered between 10.26 and 10.29. Had two shots here Wednesday, Thursday, couldn't get through it here this morning. We're down about 9 cents. Um, Below the 5, 10-day moving average is not a particularly strong sign here for soybeans. Might be the impetus to kind of push them back down here toward trend line support. Maybe that $10 mark is our next target to the downside. December soy meal's down about a buck 40 this morning. Yesterday it dropped $1.10. Right now we're trading 275.50 is where the overnight market paused. Also below the 5 and 10-day moving averages in soy meal here as well. Seasonally, this tends to rally the strongest out of the soy complex. There are some very inexpensive December calls out there right now. Very speculative type trade, but I do think that's something that might work out fairly well. December bean oil here down 41 this morning, trading 50.53. Almost a bearish engulfment, pretty darn close to it here yesterday, down 54. Not breaking through the 10-day average support like we're seeing bean meal and soybeans do, but still a fairly weak day. That 10-day moving average giving some support still here, right around 50.45. Uh, 1500-day moving averages did make a bearish crossover here earlier this week, so that might be something that's kind of keeping a lid on the market there as well. Chicago wheat continues to grind down. If it finishes here today, this is going to be a contract low close. Right now we're at 503 even. Down 3.5 is where they paused the overnight session yesterday. They did try to rally it, got it up to 513 half, up above that 10-day moving average for a few minutes there. Selling pressure ensued and just pushed the market right back down, closing it on its lows. There's not a whole lot to be bullish about in the wheat market these days. KC wheat also setting new contract lows here today, getting down to 484.75. The overnight session finishing 486, down 3.75 here. Same thing with KC wheat, tested 10-day moving average resistance yesterday and failed to break through it, closing on its lows. Down 3.5 yesterday, down another 3.75 here so far this morning. The only other markets that I've got new signals in here today, December coffee. It's kind of been sideways here for the last couple of weeks. 5, 10-day moving averages rolling over to the sell side here. Might be losing a little bit of momentum in the coffee market, maybe getting ready to turn back down here. I would have thought this rally that we had here that started in September 23rd, 24th would have extended the market up closer or even pushing to new highs by now. It's not quite doing that. Might roll over to the downside. The other market that I've got a signal in here is November natural gas. That's down almost a dime, 3% lower here this morning. Short-term averages flipping over to the sell side in nat gas. You had a big bearish engulfment here on Wednesday. Bearish pressure here again yesterday and today. Probably pushing nat gas down to trendline support here down around that 303 mark. Today we're trading 317 or so. I do appreciate you guys listening. Hope you have a great weekend. And I will talk to you all here on Monday.